April 23rd. Happy Friday. We're here at Universal Orlando Resort and I'm bringing you along for a fun day at Universal Studios. It's 3:30 p.m. The park closes at 7. I'm gonna try out a little strategy for trying to make the most of the rest of this day and do as much as we can. So let's go try it out. We're in, it's 3:45 p.m. Let's start making our way to the first stop. I'm gonna walk through the inside of the store because it's pretty and fun and shaded with air conditioning. I love everything in here. Hello, kitty. I love the big rainbow in here. Okay, let's go. Maybe we'll catch some beads on the way. Woo, thank you. Mardi Gras still going on, so I mean, if you see a float, get some beads. Woo! Oh, he's calling. He's calling. Oh my gosh.
Wow, we do a video with a lot of beads.
Oh my god!
There you go.
Thank you! What am I gonna do with this? Oh my god! This just started as I'm making my way to the first stop. The Jaws music and the mist. I love this! The daytime fountain show featuring songs from many different Universal classic films is just, it's just so good. It's so fun. I love it. It's so epic. It's so beautiful. And you get a little bit sprinkled if you're standing close enough, which I personally love. Part one of today's plan includes something that I hope is gonna work because I've been foiled the last 3 times I've tried to do this. Please don't be foiled. Please don't be foiled. We're currently in Lombard Seafood Grill. I love this place, it's really delicious, but it's been really hard to dine here lately because they tend to close much earlier than the park sometimes. There are times I've tried to show up and ask for a table 2 hours before park closing and they were already closed for the day or like done seating for the day. So I figured I'd get here several hours before park closing. The downstairs area is very beautiful. There's a gorgeous fish tank in the middle. The architecture is beautiful. It's really, really lovely. However, upstairs, there is, or was, a pass holder lounge. It's a special area. They only open at certain times for certain occasions, and it's been a pass holder lounge for quite a while. I have dined up there, but like not enough. I want more pass holder lounge time. But alas, I found out today it's closed. They're done. They may reopen it later in the summer. It's pretty much up to the managers here, and I say please. Not that like the managers are watching my video, but like please managers, open the pass holder lounge, please. I understand though because they then have to staff the second floor. It's a whole thing, but it's such a special experience, and I was hoping to take you guys up there today because I took you to the second floor lounge at Confisco Grill in Islands of Adventure, which is a pass holder lounge, in my last Universal video. But I wasn't gonna let that foil today's plan of eating here at Lombard because I actually did get a table. I got a table with a great view. There are a lot of happy people dining in the dining area. I've got a wonderful server. So I went ahead and ordered. I also had to take these beads off because I got totally love bombed with beads and I love it. This is amazing, but I'll just keep 2 on for now while I eat. This restaurant is in the San Francisco area of the park, and it's a kind of a seaside seafood restaurant. They have Blue Moon on draft, which not a lot of places have. It tastes very different than Blue Moon in a bottle. It's ice cold with a fresh orange slice, and you really just, you can't beat the view. I'm gonna be staring out there the whole time I'm eating. My meal has arrived and it looks lovely. I ordered the ahi tuna steak. This is furikake crusted rare tuna with a mango salad, pickled edamame, gochujang aoli, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, soy vinaigrette over jasmine rice. Honestly, jasmine rice is like one of my favorite types of rice. I love the presentation here, how they have it kind of, it's blackened, it's kind of split down the middle so that you can see the seared tuna, you can see the sauce, you can see like the glow from the sun because of the windows surrounding the restaurant. It's so nice. If that fountain show that was going on when we walked up was going on now, we'd have a great view of it. I like that they still have branded napkins. Not everybody has that. Let's dig in. Very delicate, very nicely cooked. It's something that probably, if you like sushi, you will like it. It is cooked. It's not like raw or anything, but it's like kind of on that edge, kind of like rare. And so far, so good. Really nice. I really like the sesame sort of soy glaze tasting sauce on top of the fish. It's really light and tender. It's really good, and it gives it a little bit of a nutty taste with each bite. I really, really like that. Thankfully, I got in, I had a delicious meal. One thing I love is showing that there's more to theme parks than just burgers and french fries. Not that there's anything wrong with eating burgers and french fries. They can be delicious and they have their place, but if you're looking for something different, I like to sprinkle in throughout my videos like healthier and more nutritious and delicious options, and Lombard's is one of them. You can also get the fisherman's platter, which is like fried shrimp and fish, and it's delicious. I've had it before, so I do recommend that as well. But this is just something lighter, healthier, and it was so tasty. And it's nearly 5 and they're about to close, so I'm really, really glad I got in before they closed, so I can at least show you the main dining room and a delicious meal option. I have the Universal Orlando Premier Annual Pass, and I use that for my discount on the meal. You can use your annual pass on discount on most meals here at Universal, but also it includes Express Pass after 4 p.m. So after 4 p.m. I can get in the shorter Express line, which we're gonna do, because let's go ride some rides. Thank you, bye-bye. All right, heading back out into the park to see what we can do in the last about, let's see, 2 hours of the park being open. That's the stairwell, by the way, where you used to be able to go up to the pass holder lounge. I do hope that they reopen it. It's so beautiful and quiet up there, but it really is beautiful on the first floor as well. And the food's really good. I just asked to confirm what I have pretty much found to be true through my own experience, and that is that Lombard's closes 2 hours before park closing. So if you want to eat at Lombard's Landing, you're gonna have to be here probably 3 hours before park closing. But now it's time to go ride some rides and use that Express Pass. I love Universal Studios so very much. There are so many different areas that can be explored in great detail, and there are so many little hidden details everywhere too. It's really beautifully themed. Right over there is where I just had my sort of late lunch, early dinner situation overlooking the water, and right now I'm gonna take you to the next stop, and that's right here to the World's Fair. Just kidding, it's Men in Black Alien Attack. Of course, the World's Fair theming comes from the films, and I have been on a super Men in Black kick lately. I watched all of the films. I watched part 1, 2, 3, and MIB International in a sort of a marathon over the past few days. I had seen 1, 2, and 3, but I had never seen International, and it had been a long time since I had seen them. So part 1 I love, part 2 is okay but kind of whack. Part 3, I liked a lot. International, I really liked. At first I was like, this is awful. That like beginning scene, I was like, the dialogue, this is so bad. But then it got good. It got really, really fun. They're just fun movies. I really, really like them. I like aliens. I like fun, like silly sci-fi. I like the jokes. It's good stuff. So I've had a hankering to ride the Men in Black ride, so we're gonna. This is a ride that requires you put all your loose articles in a locker, like any bags or anything like that, and they're totally free with your park ticket or your annual pass, so let's go put the stuff in the locker. I love those saucers up there. You're gonna wanna get your pass or your ticket out to claim the locker, and also to get your stuff out of the locker. And there we go, a locker opens right up. I also have the My Universal Photos photo package, so I need to remember to bring that with me because that'll get me the ride photo from this ride. They are really tight lockers, so like my bag fits in there, but just barely. I kind of have to squish it down a little bit. This is my trusty backpack. I had to take some of the beads out actually too. But if you do need bigger lockers, they do have larger ones, you just have to pay for them. If you want the free lockers, they're gonna be about yay of big. So you're gonna wanna have a small bag for those. So let's go get some aliens.
In accordance with intergalactic law, we ask that about to go in for our training now. Look, it's Bob and, you know, it said. I wonder which is going to be our desk.
We're not MIB. I could make it through training. How come you don't have the suit?
I don't have the suit yet. Yeah, I stunk. I wasn't great. But let's see the ride photo. Oh, that was a lot of fun as always. Back there, you're usually gonna find structures that are Halloween Horror Nights houses. I definitely see some structurage back there. I can't wait for Halloween Horror Nights.
The Men in Black Alien Attack ride isn't running at its sort of full operational mode right now because of what's been going on since all the parks closed due to the pandemic and reopened. A lot of things are back to normal or very, very close to normal, but a lot of attractions still aren't running every single portion of the attraction, and this is one of them. You see, normally there is a portion of the ride where you go in as the guest thinking you're going to a World's Fair exhibit, the universe and me, but actually you are going into MIB recruitment. And then you're a recruit, you get a little training brief, and then you go through the ride itself, which is basically like a shooter. One of those rides where you have a laser gun and you are shooting at the aliens, at the targets, you have to shoot the right targets. You get a score, you can get a really good score, and I personally have never gotten the high score on that. I've tried for so long. If you know the secret, I know there are secrets, and I know I can just Google it, but you know, what's the fun in that? I wanna figure it out. But if you wanna like give me a shortcut and let me know the secret and leave it in the comments, you know, wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Let me know your secrets if you've gotten the high score. I haven't, so I am still a rookie. I do like how in International, they address the whole Men in Black, and at the end it's like men and women in black. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's see if we can do another ride.
Quickest ever pop-in to Diagon Alley. Oh yeah, it's crowded in here. This is always the most crowded part of the park. It's super cool. I've done videos that are very detailed on Diagon Alley, so if you want to see like a detailed tour, check those out. Right now we've got only a little bit more than an hour till the park closes though. But Nocturne Alley's calling. It's so nice in here. Ooh, I brought my wand in here once. I did every single spell in the whole Diagon Alley. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I walked through Nocturne Alley. I just had to. To me, this is the coolest part of Diagon Alley. I love Diagon Alley. I like this better than Hogsmeade over at Islands of Adventure, the two different parts of Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Let me know what you like better. Back out, let's see what we can ride. Oh boy. Woo! I love it. That was some good timing. All right, let's go try to ride something. Wait, should we? Yeah, I just checked and Escape from Gringotts is still 75-minute wait right now. We don't have 75 minutes to be sitting around. Let's keep going. Back out into Muggle World for today, but if you want to see more Wizarding World of Harry Potter adventures, check out more of my Universal Studios videos. Let's go. Ah, such a beautiful day out. Ah, what a lovely courtyard. And this courtyard holds the ride Fast and Furious Supercharged. A ride that takes a lot of flack for being a very, very bad ride. And, you know, not without reason. I do like the fountain though. Once again, I used my pass, my annual pass, to go through the express line. So hopefully I'm gonna get on this ride very, very quickly so that we have time to do maybe another, maybe even two more, who knows after this. At least one more, hopefully. It's got a cool queue. Like there's the picnic in there. Barbecue, I mean. Not picnic, barbecue.
The queue's just themed really, really well, and if you enjoy the films, you're gonna find a lot of Easter eggs and cool things. I know I saw like the first one, I don't really remember it, I'll be honest with you. And again, this ride gets a lot of hate, but I kind of weirdly like it.
Let me tell you why. First of all, I like the queue. I think it's really cool. The outdoor portion, the indoor portion that we're about to go into. I even like the music. I like looking at the cars, even though I have no idea what I'm looking at. It just looks cool. I like it.
And I like knowing I'm part of the family.
And don't get me wrong, the ride's awful. Here's why it's awful. Because it could have been so much better. This should have been like a test track type of attraction.
Should have been a ride where you get in a car and go really, really fast, but instead, it's not that.
I do jam though. I jam every time I'm in here.
Instead, it's a really cool queue, a funny, weird concept, but I'm gonna tell you what I especially like most about this ride. It's got the coldest AC.
Hi.
What's up? How we doing?
Is the pre-show back? There's a guy here. I'm sorry. I'm about to be part of the family.
Yeah, you about to be part of the family.
And then there's the race and the thing, and he always wants to win.
Man, you know it all.
This is what he calls the family room. I'll do the pre-show for you.
What's up? Y'all part of the party.
Go to a whole nother level.
What gave it away?
Send everybody.
Oh my gosh, the pre-show's back.
Well, as you can see, this ride just got a lot more interesting, but not to worry. We'll have eyes on you all the time. It's totally in good hands. Just, have fun out there. If it looks suspicious, it probably is.
It's very suspicious.
And, there's no I in team, but there are 2 in diversion. So we got that going for us. And I know they said they'd be at our doorstep, but there's like 9 doors in this room alone, so feel pretty good about that. And this would usually be the part where Dom will get all like intense and motivational and be like, ride or die. Pick ride.
Definitely
It's gonna be a
ride.
better option of the 2.
Yeah.
Less paperwork.
Makes a lot of sense.
Clean up.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for everyone. And we'll go ahead and get you out to that after party at 6 in the afternoon.
Perfect.
I can't tell if it's early or late if you're still at one.
You
The
know?
second one though, pace yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe hydrate, get some water. He's out getting your rides ready. At least I hope he is, because otherwise it's incredibly awkward. Trust me, it's more awkward for me than it's going to be for any of you. But in the meantime, he did leave me in charge. Going through and what's up, boss?
Jamie, the buses are here.
Okay, cool, because they're ready to go. So let's get them out
Oh
there.
my
Get
gosh,
them
it's
rolling.
back.
That looks important.
I got this, Jamie.
I'll be here.
He's got it.
Last time I rode, there was no pre-show. They just walked you right through, so it looks like the pre-show is back, which is like a big part of the ride, so that's great.
Close to boarding. It's a pretty long line though. Here comes the party bus. Yeah, why this ride chose a party bus as a theme, I will never know, but I will never not have fun on it.
I'm getting away! What is it wrong?
Welcome to join our crew anytime.
Yeah!
All right, let's forget about all that mess. The party is here, the party is now. Time to act a fool.
Where's the party?
Attention partygoers, please remain fully seated.
The ironic part is, there is no party. We never get to go to a party. I really don't know where the party is. Is the party the park? Is this the party? Oh, this is the Mardi Gras crew crawl. But I like these things. They're cool. They're spread out throughout different gift shops, throughout Universal Studios while Mardi Gras is going on. And then there's this car here, super cool. But I don't know like what I'm missing in the story or the theming as to like, when do we get to go to the party? Like now? So is going out into Universal the party? Because if so, I accept that. I just am not clear. So if anybody knows like when do we get to, where's the party? Do we ever get to go to the party? I don't know, but the air on that ride, just cold air blasting in your face is enough. And the music's fun. I don't know, I like it. Like, yes, it could be better. And yes, it should be better, but I still like it. Oh, beautiful afternoon. Let's see how long we've got now. It's 6:23. Oh my gosh, we have a little over half an hour until the park closes. What do I do? It's such a beautiful time of day. I often find myself stopping here in Universal Studios and just looking around and soaking in the theming. Pretty much every visit I do. There's just so much and it's so gorgeous. Revenge of the Mummy at this time of day looks like a 25-minute standby, so that means even faster using Express. So I think we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put my stuff in the locker and pop on for a ride. Again, just like any other ride here, you can use the smaller lockers for free using your park ticket or annual pass. So we'll whip that out. Just barely fit it all in. All right, let's go. All right, fun ride and goods retrieved. Thank you. Me too. Now I love Revenge of the Mummy. I love this coaster. It's really, really fun. I love that it's like a dark coaster. It's indoors and there's all these effects. But a couple of things I noticed on this ride through. One, I sat in the back seat and it was very, very bumpy and jerky. Still fun, but like it feels smoother maybe in other rows. Maybe someone else can let me know because I honestly haven't paid that much attention on this coaster to which row is the smoothest, but the back row is definitely very bumpy and jerky if you like that sort of thing. Other thing is Imhotep was in like B mode, and that I've never seen. I've seen other mummies sort of not working or not functioning, but I've never seen Imhotep, the main mummy. At the very beginning when Reggie's talking, he's supposed to pop out his animatronic. He didn't pop out, so they had some sort of like a projection just on the mummy tomb thing, and everyone groaned. Everyone was like, oh, which was kind of funny, but yeah, interesting. And then there's a part where all the mummies sort of pop up on the sides of you, and there's almost always one that doesn't. So again, there was one that didn't, but it's fun to ride so often that you even notice those things. Yeah, it's just, I love indoor dark coasters like that. It's a really fun one. All right. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good day here at Universal Studios. I love this park so much. I love both Universal Orlando Resort parks, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, but I'm definitely partial to Universal Studios for many, many reasons. So far, my strategy of getting here in the afternoon, eating something in the late afternoon, after the lunch rush but before the dinner rush, and then riding as many rides as I can after 4 p.m. with my Express Pass seems to be a pretty good strategy. I probably could have fit another ride in if I hustled a little more, but I was just having a lovely time, enjoying things, and I'm happy with what we did today. Now, if you're here for a full day and you purchase Express, which I recommend doing if you can, and if you're gonna be here on a busy day, you can get so much done. If you want to see more videos about Universal Orlando, Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, also Walt Disney World, all the theme parks and attractions here in Orlando, also cool things all over Florida, South Florida, and anywhere else I travel all over the United States and the world, make sure you stay tuned. I have a lot of fun things coming up really soon that I'm excited to tell you about. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this, please subscribe to join in all the future fun. So with that, I once again thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you for the next video. And until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye!
Bye.